Today I wanted to speak about a concept of two very important words: perspective and privilege. Perspective is how you interpret what's going on in the world. Perspective. It's the reason why someone with everything can be unhappy and someone with nothing can be very happy. It's the root of many spiritualities and religions, and it plays a major role in our health, view of life, and our survival. Perspective. Privilege is a right or benefit that is given to some people and not others. Privilege usually talked about with race, gender, or age, but only in the most basic ways. The seldom spoken about truth is what we consider privileged is strictly based on perception. Privilege is strictly based on comparison, but we only compare to our own convenience. You never hear anyone say, "Wow, we are all so privileged to be alive right now," in comparison to people from the 1700s. All races, religion, cultures, genders are extremely privileged in many ways compared to people from the past. When I need a ride, I look down at a smartphone, press two buttons, and I get picked up by another man or woman to take me to my destination instantly. That's fucking amazing. Another example is I love organic food. I lived a large portion of my life on an organic farm. I don't like shitty food. I don't think the current state of the food industry is acceptable. I think it's a travesty, but I also realized that my perspective comes from living in an era where I'm allowed to think these thoughts, where I'm allowed to walk into a grocery store and have thousands of pre-prepared meals, food delivery, convenient options that didn't even exist once upon a time. At a certain point in time, if you didn't go hunt and cook for yourself or go pick berries off a tree, you weren't eating dinner. Yet a common complaint from the 21st century human being is, "But the food delivery driver was late and my food was cold." Wow, how horrible. Go back 300 years ago and tell someone that you're complaining about a pre-prepared meal being delivered to your home at the click of a button, and they would lose their fucking minds. Perspective. It's easy to meditate in a quiet room to jungle sounds because we've never actually had to live in a jungle where it's anything but calm. Point being, we need to be aware of our perspective and count our blessings. Be grateful. Spend as much time as you can being appreciative and happy, or we're just wasting our lives here. Perspective and privilege go hand in hand. While it's important to make change so we can all move forward and live better, more fulfilling lives, and trust me, I'm very passionate about that, it's also crucial to be self-aware and very grateful, or we could be 200 years old with robotic limbs complaining about time travels to Saturn. And that's real talk.